Welcome to Popular Cruising. You're watching a review of Carnival Cruise Line's Carnival Panorama. The ship is significant as the third and last of the Vista class, as well as being a brand new ship sailing year-round from Long Beach, California at the time of its launch. In fact, we were there for its christening celebration, complete with the University of Southern California Trojan Marching Band, and an overhead appearance of the Carnival airship reminding us to choose fun. Seen here with the ship's cruise director is none other than John Heald as Master of Ceremonies. And although he couldn't be there in person, Carnival's Chief Fun Officer Shaquille O'Neal also addressed the crowd, before the line's president Christine Duffy took to the stage. Then arrived Godmother Vanna White, who after the ship's captain spoke, turned around some appropriate letters in perfect Wheel of Fortune fashion. And then push the button to release the ceremonial bottle. Concluded by a final photo op, with the new ship docked adjacent to the historic Queen Mary. Now on to the details like its accommodations. We enjoyed a family harbor stateroom for the first time, comfortably sleeping 3, plus our 2 teddy bear friends. Even with lower and upper beds, there's still room for a minibar counter and vanity desk. Wonderfully outfitted with 2 USB charging ports and 2 electrical outlets. Meanwhile, bathrooms are configured to Carnival's usual standards, with sizable room to shower and get ready. Family Harbor cabins also come with exclusive access to the Family Harbor Lounge, with sofas and televisions to relax by, as well as video game and internet terminals, plus drinks and snacks throughout the day, such as a hearty breakfast spread. Other Vista-class cabin categories of course include traditional ocean view staterooms, as well as balcony ones, some of which include Cloud9 spa varieties, and even suites, like this Havana Cabana one. And now only for Havana guests throughout the duration of the day is the Havana Pool. Be sure to notice its wonderful view right off the stern. But befitting the fun ship is a bulk of activities available to everyone, including the now signature SkyRide, which my mom helped film this time around as she went for a race. The suspended cycling track is like a self-propelled roller coaster, with 2 tracks side by side, and several exciting dips and turns. Before coming to the finish line where my dad and I are waving her on. All other passengers also seem to really enjoy this ride, which in its shadow also encompasses the SportSquare, with a full wraparound jogging track, outdoor fitness equipment, full-size basketball court in a Graphicus shack to comparable scale, a classic miniature golf course, and high-flying ropes course. There's even the Clubhouse for indoor alternatives, which are ideal for inclement weather. But don't forget the Carnival WaterWorks, which is sure to get you wet under any circumstances. A more generic Choose Fun overlay replaces the Dr. Seuss theme found on Carnival Horizon this time around. But the actual water park is still equally enjoyable, especially the giant soaking bucket and slides. The so-called Red Fun is an inner tube attraction. That makes for a more leisurely descent. Meanwhile, sneaking down at its side is Blue Fun. A more thrilling and quick body tube slide. It may start out a little bit slow, but it finishes off super fast. Or for little ones, there are also introductory slides. Entirely new to Panorama is the Sky Zone Trampoline Park. While it's rather fun for a session, it sadly takes the place of the IMAX theater found on the Carnival Vista and Carnival Horizon, which I still think would have been a better venue for a ship leaving from the film capital of the world. But to be fair, those who enjoy kinetic challenges may prefer this. That is, if you're willing, like IMAX, to pay extra for it. In either case, it does make for a fun round of dodgeball. Also missing besides an IMAX theater is an absent Thrill Theater, which is where the vibrant Warehouse Video Arcade is now located. It's a great place to pass the time and potentially win prizes. Exciting for younger children is Camp Ocean, a colorful kids facility with lots to do. Such as video gaming, and good old-fashioned outdoor play, some of which is high-tech and interactive. There's also the chance to literally make a new friend thanks to the Build-A-Bear workshop. And the Dr. Seuss Bookville is reprised here, complete with the brand's classic literature. Even Christmas decorations are playfully themed to match. And then Circle C is for tweens aged 12 to 14. Also with video gaming, as well as a dance floor. And Club O2 is for the older teens. Designed for social gathering, and you guessed it, more video gaming. But when you get older, you sometimes want to relax without children around. And that's exactly what the Serenity Adult-Only Retreat is for. By way of lounger or whirlpool. Beneath Carnival WaterWorks is the main beach pool, which is quite tranquil when it's not busy, and features great seating just to get your feet wet. Alternatively, there's also the Tides pool at the back of the ship, with even more lounge chairs to go around. Or for even more rest and relaxation, there's the Cloud9 Spa, and its cozy relaxation room, many treatment rooms, and thermal suite. Showcasing a thalassotherapy pool, soothing experience showers, and various therapeutic chambers. Some dry, and some very steamy. There's also a salon, motion studio, and fitness center, with forward-facing views that would better service an observation lounge. Still, for those seeking a bit more of their surroundings, there's always the Lanai, a nearly full wraparound promenade deck that stretches to the bow, and marvelously extend restaurants outside for alfresco dining. Meanwhile, just inside is Ocean Plaza, a social gathering space for events ranging from trivia to live music. As for retail opportunities, there's first the Dream Studio for professional portraiture, as well as the Pixels photo gallery next door, which thankfully takes an eco-friendly digital approach. Connecting to the other stores on board is the Panorama Atrium and Auxiliary Atrium. Both of which feature cool conical video screens. And there's a whole lot to buy at the surrounding fun shops. But I'm personally partial to Cherry on Top, for its great selection of bulk candies and cruising ducks. There are lots of stuffed animals now that ice cream is not sold here, but fear not, because there's free gelato elsewhere, in addition to even more shopping. Including a wide selection of duty-free. It's just unfortunate, though, that a lot of that tobacco is smoked right here, polluting an otherwise welcoming casino and its adjacent surroundings. Rounding out the activities on board, and off as it were, are the Carnival Adventures and Guest Services desks. Also located off the awesome Atrium. Now it's time to eat, and there are lots to eat and drink on board. Major kudos to Carnival Cruise Line President Christine Duffy for coming up with the new Heroes Tribute Bar concept. It will still play back sports, but more importantly, it will honor military members, with tasty themed drinks like the Blue Angel. Also new in Panorama is Carnival Kitchen, part private dining room, and part demonstration galley, introduced here by aforementioned Christine Duffy. It's filled with multiple cooking stations where you can learn how to make various Carnival recipes. From the tutelage of the ship's in-house staff, or as the special inaugural case was for us, Carnival's latest celebrity chefs, Rudy Soderman and Emeril Lagasse. As I filmed, my dad made an apple pie, with overhead video assistance. Fresh ingredients, state-of-the-art equipment, and compliments from Emeril himself.
It smells good, tastes good. Tastes good.
Rudy approved as well. It sure does look good, huh? And here we are with Emeril on the finished product. Before baking, that is. Besides the paid experience, there are naturally complimentary main dining rooms as well, such as the Horizon restaurant. And the double-decker Vista restaurant, beautifully decked out for Christmas. And serving good courses like these. Ooh yes, this one's always a favorite and thankfully available every night. For another specialty experience without the actual cooking, there's the chef's table, neatly nestled within the galley itself. For drinks in between, the Panorama Bar is centrally located. Or the library bars where you can enjoy a cocktail and a read. Specialty dining continues with Bonsai Sushi, available for premium seafood at lunch and dinner. but Bonsai Teppanyaki is where the kinetic action is at night. Across the way is one of our favorites, the Alchemy bar, where custom cocktails are playfully prescribed according to your mood. Also a favorite specialty restaurant is Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, which has always been consistently great, with excellent cuts of meat and recently improved menu items like these. The JavaBlue Cafe and Shake Spot is the specialty coffee shop. Selling bonus treats such as these. Meanwhile, Guy's Pig and Acre Smokehouse and Brewhouse serves barbecue for free at lunch. And heartier specialties for a surcharge at dinner. This is also where beers are freshly brewed on board, which can be purchased individually or as a flight, to wash down these delicious examples of food. The Havana pool may be off limits to most, but the awesome Havana bar is publicly available. Great for live music, as well as drinks. For a healthier alternative, Fresh Creations will toss custom salads, conveniently located next to the Serenity bar. But Carnival's signature free eats are around the pool, starting with the BlueIguana Cantina, where they'll fill a burrito till your heart's content. And also make fresh tortillas to wrap savory tacos. The corresponding watering hole is the BlueIguana Tequila bar, complete with friendly bartender. And on the opposite side is the complimentary Guy's Burger joint. Crafting teddy bear approved gourmet burgers and fries. And on its side is the RedFrog rum bar. Also available complimentarily for food is the Lido Marketplace. A good buffet with a wide but strange selection. And delicious free gelato. And if that's still not enough, dining continues at the Tides Bar. While more specialty fish can be had at the Seafood Shack. complimentary pizza can be had at Pizzeria del Capitano. Made fresh and delicious every day. Carnival really does have some of the best pizza at sea. Even more specialty Italian cuisine can be had upstairs at Cucina del Capitano. Where fascinating historic Carnival photography is on display. But still, the single best specialty restaurant on board is GG Asian Kitchen. And there are lots of dishes to choose from, such as these. And now it's time to finish up with entertainment. Like at the crossroads of drinks and live music at Piano Bar 88. Or the fun Limelight Lounge. Home to the hilarious Punchliner Comedy Club. While we're still disappointed about the absence of an IMAX theater, the Carnival Seaside Theater still screens movies. Always impressive on board is the live music. Like this really cool electronic string trio. And last but not least is the Liquid Lounge, presenting the ship's main production shows. Of the two we saw, Broadway Beats is good, especially beginning with a live band. But it's not quite as great as the best we've seen from Carnival. Still, it is visually impressive, as you can see here. Far better, however, is Rock Revolution, which is staged out into the audience, and uses the great live band throughout. And its visuals are particularly cool thanks to drone technology. It's also the best of the two musically. While it's mostly still a review, its covers are very creatively reorchestrated. In other words, this one is a must-see, as is the ship a must-sail. Thanks so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to our channel while hitting that bell icon to be notified of new videos. And if you would give us a thumbs up, check out our other videos and visit popularcruising.com.